Good evening, and thanks so much for joining us. Way back in the late 1950s, boys and girls, I had my first television show. And now we're going to watch a classic episode of The Jazz McKay Show.
The Jazz McKay Show. Tonight, the musical guest and musical humor of John Stars and more sexist exploitation beer. And the Jazz McKay Fabulous Babes. And me, also from downtown Lansing, Maha's Scott Achenbach. And me, I'm Jimmy Tickle. And now, a man who thinks throwing a cat into an electric fan is real funny. Ladies and gentlemen, call the police. It's Jazz McKay!
Good evening. It is, yes, a Tuesday night. Welcome to the Jazz McKay Show. Call the police. It's Jazz McKay. We're on the loose tonight, and we got a great show for you, too. I know I tell you that every week, but it's true. A round of applause for Jimmy Tickle. Let's bring Jimmy up.
I keep hearing that boo.
Somebody out there doesn't like you, Jimmy. Last week, Jimmy got threatened on the show. This was a pretty amazing a deal that happened last week. If you didn't catch the show, a lot of strange things happened on last week's show, and we're going to get into that in just a moment. Right now, I wanted to talk to Jimmy and find out what the latest is on your dinner theater. You were doing Beethoven.
Yes.
In the life of Ludwig van Beethoven. What happened with that?
Beethoven closed. We closed that one out. I'm now doing a sort of a thing on Tommy. It's not like Tommy, but it's a Pete Townsend type thing with that character.
You're doing, what, the rock opera Tommy?
The rock opera Tommy, yes.
What part do you play? You play Pete Townsend?
I play Pete Townsend, yes.
Could you give us a little bit of that? You guys like to hear a little bit of Jimmy Tickle doing Pete Townsend? No. I guess not. All right, get in on a nice tight shot at Jimmy Tickle here so we can get... This is Jimmy Tickle as, you heard him doing Ludwig van Beethoven. Now it's Jimmy Tickle as Pete Townsend.
I can't hear you, I'm deaf.
I don't know why that cracks me up. Last week on the show, if you happen to be catching our show last week, you might have seen Jimmy Tickle and myself devouring things on the show. What were we trying to do last week anyway?
I don't know. I made myself
people out night.
Yeah, I made myself kind of queasy. I'm going to talk about it.
Jimmy ate dog food on the show last. Can we run that clip? Do we have that clip?
Oh, you have that clip? Yeah.
Let's run the clip of Jimmy eating dog food. This is from last week's Jazz McKay show. Jimmy Tickle. Unfortunately,
we were eating gross stuff here on the show.
I've got an idea. So we're getting close to the end of the show. And another one of our sponsors on the program is Strong Heart Dog Food. Can we get a shot of our of our dog food? This is Strong Heart Dog Food. We want to thank them for sponsoring our show and just to show them my appreciation.
We're gonna eat it.
I'm going to do something. This is, and Wally, this is good. This is performance art piece here. I think you might appreciate this, being an artist yourself. You know how it is when you've got so many poor people in the world today that you hear these stories of homeless people actually having to eat dog food, and I'm going to eat dog food. Here, let's get a shot of this.
I want to smell it.
Let's get a shot of this. You want to eat it? Here, you can have it too.
It smells like Vienna sausages.
Well, we'll see what the ingredients are. The ingredients are water, soybean meal, poultry, ground corn, meat, byproducts. Ooh, cracked barley.
It's Vienna sausages.
Are you gonna eat that?
Are you really gonna eat that?
I'm not gonna eat no dog food.
Wally?
Oh, heck, I'm trying to cut down.
Jimmy?
No.
Jimmy, I want you to eat this dog food.
No.
Jimmy.
No.
Jimmy. It's our sponsor, Jimmy. Jimmy. Let's get it. No, face the camera, Jimmy. Jimmy's going to eat the dog food. There it is. Hey, you know what? You know what? This is pretty good. That's right. Steelheart dog food. Ask for it by name.
That's not
Preferred
bad,
by 9 out of 10 bag ladies surveyed.
That's not bad.
That was the scene last week. Stick around because a lot more weird stuff coming up with Jimmy Tickle tonight. All right, let's bring up our fabulous babe tonight because none of the other ones showed up. We've got one for you. It's Shay! Yeah!
All right, Shay. A very intelligent lady.
Have a seat.
Hi, babe.
Shay's, now that's a nice outfit you've got there. Where'd you get this?
Customer bought it for me.
A customer bought it for you. We won't ask you what kind of business you're in. How's the belly button?
Oh, it's fine.
The belly button's doing good.
Looking good.
We had, Jimmy and I had, well, actually, you and I were talking here a couple of days ago. Shay and I were talking about names and favorite names that we all have our favorite name. What is your favorite name?
My favorite name?
Yeah.
For a guy?
For a guy.
Kayvon.
Kayvon? That's not the name you told me. No, it wasn't. You told me you liked the name. She told me she liked the name George.
Oh.
You got... Didn't you?
Yeah.
You got, well, no, speak up now. You've got a fish named George, right?
I got 2 fish named George.
You got 2 fish named George? How are they the same breed of fish? How do you tell them apart?
One's little, one's big.
Okay, so one's Big George and one's Little. Why do you like the name George?
Because it's on a Bugs Bunny cartoon.
It's on a Bugs Bunny cartoon.
Yeah. Remember when Bugs Bunny met the abominable snowman?
The Abominable Snowman?
The abominable snowman?
That's the Abominable Snowman for those of you that speak English. The Abominable
Remember that
Snowman, and his name was George?
No, he picked, can't remember what his duck. The big black duck, remember the duck?
Daffy.
Daffy.
Yeah.
Daffy Duck.
Daffy.
He picked up Daffy Duck and he goes, oh, I'll hold him and squeeze him and call him George.
I don't know. I think I do remember that. That's cute. Thank you.
That reminds me of a
Shay's
funny story.
Shut up, Jimmy. As a matter of fact, Jimmy, you know what? Didn't Jimmy do a great job eating dog food last week, everyone?
Yeah, well,
Jimmy Tickle has told me that he will absolutely do anything I tell him to do. So
not every. What's it? What?
So tonight, Jimmy, I want you to chew on some aluminum foil.
Oh no, Jazz, come on.
I want you to chew on aluminum foil, Jimmy.
No, Jazz.
Come on, Jimmy.
Come on.
Chew on aluminum foil. Chew on that foil, Jimmy. Put it in your mouth now and chew on that foil.
You gonna eat it?
How is it? Yeah. Boy, nothing like aluminum foil for a good chew. What's wrong with that? This is not bad. Oh, jeez, oh, Pete.
You all right?
Oh, I think I'm okay. I'll tell you what, while I go get some Novocaine, let's take a look at a clip from the new film Jurassic Park. How's that?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Gotta get them fillings fixed.
You feel that? What is that?
Absolutely still. His vision's based on movement. Turn the light off. Turn the light off.
Turn the light off!
opened Friday, I believe, here in Lansing. It's opening all across the country this past weekend, and it's done very well, I understand, at the box office. A lot of people ask me, interestingly enough, Jazz, how is it you get so many fabulous babes? Let me show you something right here. You see this little bulge right there? You see that? You see that bulge? Let me show you something. Let me give you one of those. This is the, wait a minute. Yeah, I'd like to do some unusual ventriloquism for you right now. Anyway, let me show you if you want to be as cool as Jazz McKay, this is how you get babes. You have to stuff your shorts with, yes, it's a Jurassic Park jawbreaker. Thank you for that. For that, I appreciate it. And
That reminds me, there was this one guy.
just shut up, Jimmy. We don't want to hear about that right now. Actually, we have to take a quick break. Is that right? For a word from our sponsor from Norbecker Beer, and we'll be right back with John Stars on the Jazz McKay Show.
Yeah.
Here you go, Merle.
Well, thank you, honey. I love women. Just love them. Of course, my standards are high. I got good taste in women, and also in the kind of beer I drink. I run around with good-looking women. When I'm through, I like to relax with my buddies, compare notes, and drink a Norbecker Pilsner. My beer and my women have a lot in common. They both leave me feeling better after I've had one. You know what I mean. Whip out your Norbecker.
Yeah.
Welcome back. It's the Jazz McKay Show, and we're going to make Jimmy eat this entire Jurassic Park jawbreaker here in just a little while. How's the aluminum foil coming, Jimmy?
It's good. I took it out because I hit a cavity.
Oh, you took it out? Well, gee, Jimmy, you're going to need some more aluminum foil. While we get the aluminum foil ready for Jimmy, how about a round of applause for a man that I have known for many, many years. He's an entertainer, comedian, and an impressionist, and he's the winner of the Las Vegas Comedy Competition and numerous male vocalist awards. Ladies and gentlemen, a big welcome, please, on the Jazz McKay Show. It's Mr. Jonathan Stars.
Yeah. Yeah.
I am happy, I am gay, I come only once a day. I'm your mailman. Knock your knockers, ring your chimes, don't you think I'm mighty fine? I'm your mailman. I will come in any kind of weather. That's because my bag is made of leather. I don't mess with any locks, I just stick it in your box. I'm your mailman.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, one more.
Very good, very good.
That was too short. Give me another one.
I want to do it kind of a tame one here, but this is a brand new one that you've never heard before, at least from me. So
Okay.
We'll see. Well, since all our friends have got one, now my wife wants one too. A knee-length fuzzy fur coat and ain't nothing else gonna do. She said that she'd look real pretty and that she'd make me real proud of her if I'd just break down and buy her that fur. Well, now that got me to thinking, I was gonna swing that kind of deal. Lord knows I can't afford it, and I'm too afraid to steal. But the problem finally solved itself like a bolt out of the blue. It jumped right out in front of me on Highway 22. That big old German Shepherd, my car he did not see. Now he's up in doggy heaven, and his hide belongs to me. Yeah. Well, for 6 weeks down in the basement, I worked late most every night. I gotta tell you, it was really trial and error, but I finally got it right. And I put it in that cardboard box and I carried it upstairs to her. Man, she was tickled near plumb to death when she seen that fur. Well, now she's got herself a fuzzy fur coat and it reaches all the way down to her knees, but she's been complaining lately. She said her closet's full of fleas. Yeah, she don't know that Fido is wrapped around her tight. She's really putting on the dog when we go out at night. Yeah, she's been kind of depressed here lately, ever since I backed out over the cat. But I think she'll feel a whole lot better when I give her this new fur hat. Yeah. All right. Now this next one, this one that can I do another one here?
You please do, John.
I want to do another one. This one usually it takes me about an hour to work up to it in one of my shows. So but we have limited time here. So. Well, Johnny was out in the garden one day playing with a little white mouse. You know what? I just forgot the dang song. We're going to have to start that over again. Let's try it. It happens. I can't wait until about 20 years from now when all the memory problems start setting in, because there's a lot of material in these things. All right. We'll see if it comes back. Yes. Well, Johnny was out in the garden one day playing with a little white mouse and having such fun with his little pet when Gertrude came out of the house. "Oh, I got one of those," Gertrude said. "No, you don't, you do not." "Well, I bet you 3 cookies to a stick of chewing gum. I've got everything that you've got." Ha, ha. So Johnny lifted up his little red shirt and laid his belly bare. And pointing to his navel, he said, "You ain't got one of them there." She lifted her blouse. "Oh, yes, I have. Yes, I have," said Gert. "And the only difference between yours and mine is mine isn't filled with dirt." Ha, ha. So Johnny pulled down his little pair of pants and showed her what lay beneath. When Gertrude saw that she didn't have one, she was overcome with grief. She dropped her mouse, ran into the house, crying to her mom, saying, "Johnny's got something underneath his pants, and Mama, I haven't got one." Well, in no time at all, she came out of the house, her face all free from doubt. And Johnny was proudly dancing and singing and waving his thing about. "Oh, I don't care," Gertrude said, "I don't really mind, 'cause Mama told me since I got one of these, I can get one of those anytime."
Yeah! It's John Stars, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
And we've got more from John in just a little while. Right now, time to introduce our next guest on the Jazz McKay Show. A round of applause for Mr. Scott Aukenbach, please. Jimmy, you don't have to sit that far away.
I was told by one of the stagehands that I had to sit here.
All right, well, that's perfectly
I
fine
know it's
then.
not
But I
right,
just
but I
want you
let
to
him
know.
do it.
No, I just want you to know, Jimmy. I know that sometimes I'm abusive to you and stuff. I just don't,
You don't
I
want me to
love
touch
you,
you.
man. Just don't touch me.
I haven't touched you yet.
That's why I push your chair further away each week. I just don't want you to touch me.
Okay.
That's all. Scott, how are you? Scott
Is it safe here?
Scott, you run a store over there on Washington in Lansing called Maha's Futuristic Nostalgia. Tell me about the shop.
Well, we started up about 5 years ago. We're into our 5th year now. We basically sell everything your mother wouldn't buy you as a child. If you have like this lacking in your life from your childhood, anything that's not serious, pretty much we'll carry it. We can get it. Other than that, that's what we do. Peddle fun. It's a great life.
Yeah, stuff that we don't need.
Right. There's not a thing in there you need.
Really bad.
That's right.
What are some of the things? I know you've got.
Okay, we got.
Brought some of your junk.
Yeah. Oh, geez, tons of stuff. Let's see. This here. This goes back all the way with us now. This is our bulldog gun. Now, I have more guys with their suits and their ties downtown Lansing packing these than anything else, and it just.
Let me see that.
There you go.
See, look at that. You like that? Look at that. My name is George.
I'm going to hug him and pet him.
Okay. I love this. This is great.
Yeah. Put that up there.
All right, yeah.
Too, you know.
Oh.
That George.
Yeah, a little close. Jimmy, I got something I want you to eat.
No!
We're working up to that one on the show, folks. You want to be here next week? Yeah. You think chewing on aluminum foil and eating dog food is hot? Wait till you see. Well, we got the real thing at the house. Anyway.
All right. Let's see. We got some wind
Oh yeah, we've got the Jurassic Park
dinos.
clips.
You know,
Yeah.
just
cool.
You're into the Jurassic Park thing. Some of these things on a tear here. And then if you're really up late night, which you probably are watching this right now, you can chase down the dinos with a football here.
Let's get this out of the way here so you can see. Oh!
It looks like he's trying to.
He's trying to do the dinosaur back here.
That's embarrassing.
See, we get this, I don't know.
Oh.
Ooh.
Now these things
Fumble.
fall off desks and still operate properly on. What the hell is this?
A hamburger from hell, I guess.
I like that.
Anyway, let's see. Yeah, we get
Dinos
just
are
all
great.
kinds of. Yeah, those are brand new actually at the store. These are cool.
This is
now
all
this,
for Jurassic Park.
unfortunately, since we can't probably turn out the lights, little skull that hops around. He glows in the dark. This is excellent for terrorizing cats. Scare the hell out of cats.
See, Jazz, and you thought putting them in electric fans was funny.
Yeah, no, this is great.
And jump, 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 jump.
This is me, and this is my wife bitching me out. Okay.
Let's see. Probably won't be able.
Now,
to
how
get
much
off
is something like this little hopping skull? This
You're
guy's,
looking. Yeah,
this
most
is
of them are.
$275. That's not,
Yeah,
that's
most
not
of
too
them
bad
are
for a glow-in-the-dark
priced.
hopping skull. He isn't what, hon? His name is George.
And if you hold him real close, he'll glow.
Hug him and hold him and squeeze him.
You have roaches on you.
Yeah, this is a really good gag for us that's downtown. There probably isn't space in the world
Yeah.
that doesn't have these damn things, but just good rubber cockroaches, 35 cents. And
Oh, you can't beat that. That's a good price for a rubber
just
cockroach.
You know the face people make is just.
That reminds me of
outstanding.
a funny story.
Shut up, Jimmy. Just hold it for a second.
Okay, well,
What
it
else
was-
do we have here? Oh,
No.
this guy here. Okay.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
There.
Mr. what? Mr. Peter. You have a
Pop-Up
dirty
Willie.
little mind. This is Pop-Up Willie.
That's right.
Wait a minute. Let's put him right down here.
Looks like
You
my
like
brother.
No, you
from
guys chill out
2001
back
right here. Boom, boom, boom.
We have to push him down really hard, don't we?
Sure. Yeah.
His name is
Oh
George.
gosh, let's see. For any parents who have their kids that, God forbid, grow up like this or try, we have the Kids Shenanigans book, and this here, basically anything to get your kid thrown out of school.
And it comes with its very
yeah,
own whoopee cushion.
and other fun things. Yeah.
Oh, this is
all,
great. Check
all
this
kinds
out
of stuff you can use from around the house to get yourself into trouble at school. Family reunions.
Where are we at here, on two?
Since we're at summertime, family reunions is a good time to spring this on the rest of everybody.
Now, this is one I've never seen before. This has, says it's kid approved, parent tolerated, critical youth skills vital to a fulfilled childhood and adolescence. So, in other words, there's all kinds of good stuff in here, like putting cats in blenders and
Basically,
and stuff
yeah,
like
the hamster in the microwave. That kind
Oh,
of stuff,
good, yeah. Snapping belt loops, it says here, and it even gives you, I love this, it even gives you the step-by-step instructions on how to grasp the belt loop, and then, of course, snap that sucker, and then, of course, Grandpa, oh, shit! This is cool. Oh, the dead finger bit. What are you looking for? Shay found something in here she liked. How to sneak around. Oh, this is great. Look at
Look
this.
at what we do with it.
Little shot of Dad reading the newspaper with the little rugrats all sneaking behind him with the ice cream, eh? Well, this is all good, clean fun. This is good, clean fun. What else do we have? Oh, no, I like that. I've seen this guy before.
This little squirt gun here that
Oh, let me see that.
top one points, bottom one squirts. It's
Hey! I'm trying to I'm trying to
What?
read.
What am I doing? What?
For women.
I'm trying to read important stuff.
Hey.
No.
bad.
Why you give him toys that hurt me? Sorry, I won't read again. I'm sorry. I was trying to learn something.
Well, what were you reading?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Back to the
Sex facts for women.
Yeah.
What is this?
This is
I was reading it.
we got a couple really strange suppliers. One of them sells these books. These are actual reprints. I have this
Are
one.
you
I have
serious?
this whole
From, like,
you can
the
open it like
30s?
1936 or 38 on that one.
That's 38.
Even smells old.
Yeah, I
It
know.
looks old and smells
These are-
old.
these are-
1936.
Yeah.
It is amazing when one considers the number of people who know absolutely nothing about their own bodies. They go through life, childhood, puberty, marriage, and old age, and then when they die, they've never even touched themselves. Jeez. Does this have like pictures and stuff? Did women look different back in the 30s? Ew. What the hell is that?
I didn't see that. There was
That's
pictures.
George.
No, that ain't George.
No, that's the fallopian tubes, Shay.
What's a fallopian tube?
Natural size of ovaries and fallopian tubes in your uterus of the woman. Oh, man.
I think it has something to do with the Georgia freeway.
And you sell this, huh?
Yeah, it's a good bathroom reader, and
Yeah,
I
right.
understand why your grandparents are
Oh,
so
God, this
messed
is
up.
one of the things, this is one I always hated when I was a kid. You know, you'd go looking in sex education books, trying to find something stimulating, and you get this, like, Jeffrey Dahmer sliced up, you know, body parts
What is that?
and
That's
crap.
That's embarrassing, Jazz.
Is that? I noticed that one of these pages is sticking together, Jimmy, and, of course, you were the one that was reading it last. You've got, now I want to show this.
Yeah.
Let's show your guy
Yeah,
first.
this
Let's show your
is
guy
the
first.
original here.
This is the original Hogman, okay, that, can we get a shot of,
This is from the Applause Company, and this is the first licensed,
it's
I guess
actual
you call
license?
it, yeah, it
Harley
has
Davidson.
actual licensed Harley Davidson
See, it's even got
plush
the little
toy.
insignia on the back. Yeah, and this guy is cool as all hell, isn't he? Look at that. You know, but when I got mine, and I picked one up here the other day, and when I got mine, I just wasn't happy with him the way he looked, so what I did was...
Modified.
I modified him a little bit. Yeah, I gave him a little. Actually, this is a chain from something. I'm not sure what. And it's got a little skull. We put a little ring in his nose. I made some fake sunglasses there. And what I did was, we took an old pair of jeans. My old lady and I, we were really bored one night, and actually made him a little jean jacket vest. But it doesn't stop there. It gets even better here. This is what Jazz McKay does when he has absolutely nothing to do, and which is quite frequent actually. What we did was we also made a little leather vest for him as well. All right, I know it's sick. Come on, you know, but...
This is almost like dressing up your Barbies.
Hey, watch it, Jimmy. This is...
Oh, I'm sorry, Jazz.
Have I ever played
You
what?
played with Ken.
No, I had Johnny West.
I had G.I. Joe.
I had Johnny West. I remember when Johnny... Remember Johnny West?
Johnny Quest,
No, Johnny West.
Johnny
But
West.
you see, how old are you?
25.
Oh, you're a kid. Anyway, we did this to him, and he's got his own little vest, you see. So this is how you can actually take the fun home and make it a family thing.
Yes. Break out the Play-Doh. You know,
Does that sound
you're all
good?
set.
Yeah, okay. Anyway. No, Johnny West. Johnny West was a little cowboy guy. Like,
Yeah.
anybody here remember Johnny
It was
West?
Jamie, I think, wasn't it?
Johnny West, Jane West, Chief Cherokee.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Anybody here remember Fizzies? I had this conversation the other day. Remember Fizzies? John Stars remembers Fizzies. He doesn't. Jimmy
Yeah.
Tickle, you know Fizzies? You know what I'm talking about? They look like little Alka-Seltzers, but they tasted like root beer. Cindy's back there laughing silently. She's going, Fizzies! Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, because I know you probably did something obscene with them, didn't you? It's like what I wanted to do with Shay with the Pop Rocks last week.
I don't get it.
Shut up. What else do we have?
All right, this-
this is great.
Yeah.
I've seen this.
This is outstanding. This comes to us from Cap. They've brought us all kinds of strange new toys. This is called Flubber. It has nothing to do with the old movie. It won't put on your tires and make your car fly around and bounce forever. It's your basic slime material.
Jimmy, I want you to eat that.
That's toxic,
Now, I
Jazz.
didn't. No, it's non-toxic. We couldn't sell it to the
It
little
won't
kids
kill you,
otherwise.
Jimmy.
The weirdest thing on this, and I didn't bring a full one. I had to unwrap it. But on the package, now this stuff's made in Switzerland, okay? But it says of all natural ingredients. Now, this is not a natural color. This is not a natural feel. But it does make some natural sounds, and this is the purpose of Flubber. Really is. Let's get it over here. Just bring this on up and. Oh, there we go.
Let me see that. I want to play with that.
That's good stuff.
This is like.
Yeah, pull it out a
now,
little bit.
see, I get it. And
Yeah, pull it back out so you trap more. There you go.
Oh, God. Here, Shay, eat that.
It's George.
George ain't that color.
How do you know?
Because I know George.
Oh,
George does that, though, I think.
No, George don't do that. I know, right?
Isn't that great? Whoopee cushion in a can.
That's cool.
See, you can take this.
distinct
with you,
advantages. You don't have to sit there and try to hide and blow it
Now
back
he's
up.
going to be doing that
and all this
blaming it
other
on
fun
me.
stuff.
You can hold it under the table at dinner, you know. And, oh, excuse me. Oh, pardon me. So anyway, I was talking. And then kind of what you want to do, I guess, is raise yourself up just a little bit on the side.
Now he's going to be doing it and blaming it on me.
Church, class, all kinds of fun stuff.
That is cool.
Oh, yeah.
That's neat.
What else have you got there?
Here.
Rattlesnake eggs. Don't open that.
Don't open that, Jimmy. That's rattlesnake eggs.
There is no such thing.
There is. Rattlesnakes lay eggs, you moron. Oh, don't open it up.
Anyway.
I don't get it.
Don't worry. Eat this, Jimmy.
Back to this stuff. Let's see. Last time Spielberg's one of his big supposed thriller things was the Arachnophobia movie.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
And friends of mine and I, we've been carrying these. This is the bug gun. This is the medieval catapult pistol. Portable thing.
Catapult?
Yeah, it works on a spring mechanism.
Throws something at the bug?
Yeah. Well, no, it throws bugs at things.
Okay, I got you. It's a,
which
it's
made just for the best
bug
damn
gun.
gag you've ever seen in a movie theater. I didn't bring any. I have packs of little spiders that we saw, and we I think 3 or 4 of us probably took 10 packs and launched them all through Arachnophobia onto people. And you never see
You're
people.
wicked.
Oh, it was fun. That was just the best.
It's always us guys with the goatee.
It's true.
See people flying out of their seats.
Rattlesnake eggs. That must not. Somebody must have jacked with some of that.
Probably in shipping.
What else? What's the microphone thing?
Yeah, what is this? Echo making.
Oh yeah, that's a real cheap reverb gag for the kids.
So you just talk into it.
There you go.
Oh hey!
Testing 1, 2.
Let me see that. John likes this one.
Hey John, you could use that.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Jazz McKay Show.
How does this work? Is this
Probably. It's take it apart and find out.
talking to it?
There's a spring in it.
Is that what it is?
And it's in a hollow tube.
Go and figure.
Oh, did she? See, I told you.
Shay picks it.
See, Shay is intelligent. I told you this all along, Jazz.
Testing, 1, 2.
That is really cool. That's not battery operated at all. It's just a. Can you believe that? That is something.
It's sweet.
Basic.
Jesus Christ! What? Shit like that when I'm sitting next to it.
Oh, did we get him with the rattlesnake?
We got him with the rattlesnake.
I can't believe this. Jimmy never has seen the rattlesnake eggs. Show that. I can't.
Yeah.
It's a little.
You spin that. Well, everybody knows about.
You
Well,
spin
everybody
it.
except Jimmy Tickle knows
Except
about
me.
rattlesnake eggs.
Thanks a lot, Scott. No, that's embarrassing.
You spin that around there.
Just wind up the watch.
Wind it up there.
Back into the envelope. And
Set it back in there. Hold it in there.
victim.
And just leave it like that.
And then when you open it up.
when you open it up, you
rattles around.
rattles around.
Tastes good.
Scared me.
What else you got? I got that wind up eyeball there.
Yeah, the hopping eye. He's pretty wild.
I like that.
Jumping spider.
Done it though? Come on, baby.
You'll like this one, Jazz.
Go for it, baby. I love this, man. I get to play with the toys on my show.
That's my whole job, yeah. Sit around
Is that
and play
the
with
famous
toys.
barking spider?
I love that. That's great.
Can we
Can
get a shot of that? We can't get a shot of that. With that stuff there in front of it. Move that junk out of the way. That is cool.
The
That's a
rattlesnake
real looking
eggs.
spider, too. I keep hearing myself echoing back.
Boy, take that in arachnophobia and watch them go wild.
Can't get too far away with that, though.
No,
But then again,
it's kind of
with the
a-
way I modify my toys, folks, you know, I could make that thing. I got put a garden hose on that sucker, put it on the front lawn. I'll rig up a small, battery-operated engine to it or something. That is cool.
This is cool.
Oh, it's even got fur on it and stuff. See, he hardly barks for me.
This is great stuff.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You know, hey,
Jazz
I'm
is
fascinated
playing.
with
it's your show.
Something Jimmy to eat.
Yeah.
Do you have the plastic vomit?
Yeah, it's a standard gag.
Yeah,
you
this
gotta
is,
have it. You gotta have it. It's
Let's get a good close-up, good tight close-up on.
You're gonna make
where are we on
people
2?
sick.
Let's go to 2 and get a good tight close-up on vomit. Ew. And it's not stapled to the cardboard anymore, I noticed. Or is it?
I don't think so. No.
No, it's not. Remember, it used to be stapled to the cardboard.
Yeah, it used to be a real pain. Boy, this is gonna be fun.
See now, and the good thing. Let me give you a little tip on this. When you have this sucker here, you want to sprinkle some water on it to give it a real, more natural look. But of course, if you want to make fake vomit, you can do it just some potatoes and some yellow food coloring with a little corn thrown in for
Couldn't
texture.
you just like stick your finger down your throat?
Fake.
I like this.
Take that away from him.
All right.
What is that? That is cool.
This is our wizard, and he is the '90s version of the old Magic 8 Ball. He's probably gonna make noise because he's got a photo cell here.
Whoa.
It's the old, like I said, Magic 8 Ball.
Well, how does it work?
Answer yes or no questions. You think of one. You wave your hand over the top of his hat where the photo cell is, and then back over it again. Once he'll make a sound, to basically you wake him up, and then
hey, wake up!
Now back again.
And then ask it a question.
Well, yeah, you kind of have to do it in a 5 to 10 second.
Oh, I see. So I got to say, hey, wake up!
And ask him a question, and then do it again.
Did we? Okay. So this way?
Yep.
To wake him up. Wake up. Am I gonna get laid tonight?
Not a chance.
Wait a minute.
But I call him George and I squeeze him and hold. Well, gee, I guess I don't need it, and then do I?
Can I try that, Jazz?
Be more specific.
Jimmy wants to try the Great Wizard. So, Jimmy?
Okay. Will I get laid tonight?
Excellent possibility.
Yes! No! All right.
We got to break away for a commercial break right now. We'll be back with Scott Achenbach and more from John Stars right here on the Jazz McKay Show. Stick with us.
Hey, let's face it. For a guy like me, women are easy. But a great beer, well, that's hard to come by. When it comes to women, I like to shop around. But when it comes to beer, I'm devoted. Becker Pilsner. It's the only beer I grab for. Whip it out! Hey, let me see those beauties. Whip it out! I can always get a better girl, but I can't get a better beer.
So come on, guys. Whip out your Norbeckers.
Whip out your Norbecker.
Woo! Welcome back to the Jazz McKay Show, and in studio with us, it's the amazing talents of John Starr!
Well, I was standing in the men's room or going to the bathroom and reading writing on the wall when I seen this one that said, if you want to have some fun, just give Bernice a call. Well, I had a dime and I sure had the time. I figured, why not take a chance? You see, I'm the kind of guy, ain't never been shy, always looking for a little romance. Yeah, I said, feet don't fail me now. I said, feet don't fail me now. Well, I was picking them up and I was laying them down. I was singing, feet don't fail me now. Well, I headed for the phone like a dog at a bone, and I dropped that money down into the slot. And she came on the line with a voice so fine. Whoo, I'll tell you, the lady sounded hot. I said, are you free? She said, well, practically, but for you, I'll make an exception. I said, oh, my. She said, bye-bye, and I headed in her direction. I said, feet don't fail me now. Get me to her place. Feet don't fail me now. Well, I was picking them up and I was laying them down. I was singing, feet don't fail me now. Well, I rang the bell. I was nervous as hell, and then she came to the door. You never seen such a mess wearing a dress. Miss Ugly, 1954. She had little beady eyes and rhinoceros thighs and hips that was a mess. A face like a horse, bad breath of course. Why, she could eat an apple through a chain link fence. And I ran, I said, feet don't fail me now. Get me out of here, feet don't fail me now. Well, I was picking them up and I was laying them down. I was singing, feet don't fail me now. Well, I was moving down the road like a scalded toad. I was wailing, man. I was flying. That was a mighty close call, that message on the wall. Jack, I'm dying if I'm lying. And then I heard a sound that made my poor heart pound. I thought I was gonna lose my mind. My blood ran colder as I looked over my shoulder, 'cause here come Bernice right behind, and she was singing. She sang, "Feet don't fail me now. Feet don't fail me now." She was a-picking 'em up, and she was laying 'em down. I singing, "Feet don't fail me now." And I ran faster than I said, "Feet don't fail me now. Get me out of here, feet don't fail me now." Well, we was picking 'em up, and we was laying 'em down. I was singing, "Feet don't fail me now." All right.
All right. Big John. Yeah. He gave me a compliment on my suit.
He complimented you on his suit?
Oh, yeah, it makes me really reminiscent of my dad.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Here, why don't you put your guitar down here, and we get this little rack set up for you and everything.
Yes.
And clip your leveler on. Thank you.
Good.
Who's that?
Just so some of you know, John and I go back a long way. When did we first meet?
I don't even know what year it was. Way back in...
At least, probably close to 10 years ago.
Could be. Probably about 7.
It's between 7 and 10 years, something
Right
like that. Working at a radio station in Utah, and you were doing something with the Mormons. What the hell?
No, well, yeah. The Jack Mormons, actually.
Yeah, right.
What it was is I was performing out there, and I'd been in Nevada and got... Well, actually, they just came to the end of the contract, and this one guy had heard about me. He said, go call my uncle. And his uncle had a club there, you know. They brought me over, and I wasn't doing comedy stuff. I was playing a one-man...
You were doing straight music?
Yeah,
really?
yeah. I mean, I had a couple of humorous songs, but they weren't going real good. Got to Utah, and this one song that I'd had mediocre response to, they went nuts. And I went, well, what's different here? It took me about 2 years to figure out. It's because they have such a repressive moral climate in Utah that the people who go out have made a real positive decision. They're going to get down and party, you know.
Sure.
And they really were some hard partying people, but they also really wanted to laugh and get rid of some of those tensions, you know. And so the cute comedy stuff worked with them, and I went out and grabbed a whole bunch more, and I came back, you know, and each week I'd add more and more stuff until I had a show based on it. And
how many songs do you have in your repertoire? If we were to make a list, a catalog of all the songs that you can do, I know you've.
That's a good way to say that too, is because you get so much stuff in your head. You know, it's like I forgot part of one song, and I'm relating. You know, I'm playing the chords, and I'm trying to remember. You know, and then I start doing a spoken part, and if you don't sing it, you can't. The words don't come to me. You know. Anyway, but I know I've got just straight songs, well over 1,000. I've written 120 myself, and then when it comes down to comedy songs, probably about 100 of those. But some of them just don't work in certain environments. Some they're killer in one place and they're not good in another. And that's another thing. Is you go to one show, might do a series of shows that are all for family-oriented stuff, especially during the summer at the festivals and fairs. So then you come back to the fall, and you're fresh on all this stuff that is kind of family, and then you come out and you're trying to do stuff for the adult audiences, and some of the things get rusty.
Sure,
You fall behind. You think, well, I've done that for 10 years, well.
But your average shows, when you perform, they last a little longer than the average comedy act.
Oh, yeah. Most comedy acts are 40 minutes, and then you'll see some of the biggies who do these HBO specials, they do an hour.
They do an hour.
But the shows that I do about 2 to 2.5 hours.
Sort of the Grateful Dead of comedy.
Yeah, okay.
Were you checking this stuff out?
That is
that cool?
See, that also reminds me.
Oh,
isn't that wild?
No battery, nothing. That is really cool, because they invented the reverb unit a long time ago, but they always had electrical power to them. Always had electrical power.
All you got to do is put a microphone to that sucker. And you got
That's
it.
cool. And she knew. She
figured it out.
Going, how does it go? She's
the brain trust up here on the show. We're going, whoa, what the hell makes it work? Spring.
I like to take things apart and
You're like that?
Yeah,
Oh,
see,
I
she
love
came
that.
over to the house the other day and was taking all the vibrators apart and stuff, and I was showing her how never mind.
Yeah.
See, that almost reminds me.
Shut up, Jimmy. What else have you got over there, Scott? Let's take a look at some more of Scott's stuff. Have you been to his shop, by the way?
No, this is great though. This is the kind of place I'd have hung out.
Let's run. Do we have that? Do we have Scott's logo? Can we run that? Because I want to. The name of your shop is Mahaz. Is that correct?
Ma'az.
Mahaz?
Ma'az.
Wait a minute.
Bottle stop.
I'm going to try it again.
Ma'az.
Ma'az.
Right.
Ma'az, futuristic nostalgia. Where did the name Ma'az come from?
Oh,
I got to ask you that.
We started dancing around with all this, company names and everything else, and 50, 60 on the list, and then when we took out all the ones that sound like really cheesy Hallmark stores, we came down to about 3. And then one of them was an actual corporation up and running out in Massachusetts, so next. And
so you narrowed it down?
Yeah,
and
my
ended up with
sister,
Mahaz?
late nights,
Ma'az.
I don't know, I still think she was dropped as a child, managed to come up the stairs and utter this futuristic nostalgia, and we're like, okay, it's catchy enough to get them. Ma'az is, my last name is Achenbach, and it's basically my mom's idea since she was a kid. She always wanted to have her own gift shop. She grew up in Grand Ledge. Father had a hardware store out there for years.
Ma'az.
So
Now
it's
I
now
get it.
Ma'az.
Ma'az.
It's a hell of a lot shorter and cheaper to print than Ma Achenbach's. Futuristic nostalgia. You blow 30 seconds airtime just getting your name on. So.
And you're located on Washington Avenue, downtown, where you guys are doing a pretty good business considering some of the... And downtown Lansing has got some great businesses, but unfortunately there's not a lot of people sticking it out. And I guess a lot of the bars are closing down there. I'm hoping that eventually they'll get it together.
There's a
it's
lot
a great
of things.
area.
I don't, I'd rather plug my merchandise than talk politics with downtown Lansing and a lot of the problems there.
Is it really that bad?
Yeah, it is.
No shit.
It is that bad. City council, just leave it at that.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Alfreda Schmidt, what a bitch. I'm going to take a look at a couple of your T-shirts.
Sure.
that
Now,
you have,
this
'cause
is,
you got a great, Johnny's
don't
got
forget about
great
Duke.
T-shirt stuff.
Yeah, we got Duke hiding
the
out
Duke.
behind
Let's take
me,
a shot. Can we get a shot of John
Duke is,
Wayne back here? I don't know if the light is bouncing off of him. There we go. That's not too bad. And these things are now. You can buy these and get a Polaroid camera and go set yourself up in a mall somewhere and take pictures of people standing next to famous people and make a few bucks.
Better than the Inquirer, yeah.
Yeah.
You were there with Duke. And
Yeah.
I don't have any Elvis stand-ups though, so don't call and wonder.
No Elvis stand-ups.
Graceland
He's got
is
Marilyn,
just
yeah.
too tough with their licensing. There's a bunch of Marilyn Monroes. I'm out of Bill Clinton's right now. I'm out of George Bush. But there's like 20, 30 different stand-ups that are really outrageous. Anyway, these T-shirts, this is a guy called, the company's called Screaming Man. And all of his characters are these really just not normal individuals. It goes along with his personality. He's a frustrated middle-aged rocker that really doesn't fit into society, and so he and his band started to come up with ideas.
What do you got there? Let's see.
This is the Screaming Jesus. It's the title of it, and if you can get a shot off that, it's
hold her right there. We'll go to 2 on this one.
Yeah. Elvis does love you, and screaming this out. Now I had a couple others. He's got probably 30 different designs. I think he's up to now. Some of them I can do in the store, some of them I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
Well, like this one here that I'm wearing. When you tackle issues like abortion in a PC climate like Suitville, downtown Lansing, you have to be careful on whose toes you step on. But he's got like 6 or 7 ones like this that you can really, really offend a lot of people. And
cool.
Yeah.
Well, I love offending people, Scott.
You're kidding.
Jazz loves
and I'll come to your defense, dude. I'll go down to that city council and I'll snatch that Kennedy ball-headed. If he messes with you, I want you to know I'll go to the wall for my friends.
So what? The ones that you don't have out on display, are they available?
They are available.
You have a catalog or something, perhaps, that people could look at?
I do,
maybe,
actually.
even
Just,
order them.
yeah, the stuff, all he does is he sends me pen and ink work.
Oh, really?
He doesn't even do a catalog. He just, here, sell this.
That's great.
Cool. This is one of the others. He has 3 messages from God. It's his ongoing joke. I sent him a pin from another company that I do business with that got me.
Get off your ass!
There's the other one that he's got, like I said,
It looks like
3
Mick
of them.
Jagger, man.
Yeah. The other one is the other message from God. Volume 2 is "Don't Trust the Government," which is just an outrageously good selling shirt. And
why.
we get ones "Screaming on the Mount." It's Jesus up on top of the crucifix and all, hollering down to the disciples. You know, the meek shall inherit nothing.
Get me down! The meek shall inherit nothing.
Blessed are the rich and powerful, for they are controlling my life right now. You know, and these things like that.
Yeah.
And just there's a lot of things that you.
Well, you got a couple of party games, I understand.
Well, yeah. More back, I guess, back to dinos again. The dino lights. Now these, won't be able to do. These things, your basic Christmas tree lights that you hang every time.
String.
It comes with the string of lights, but just string them along. You got a Stegosaurus and a T-Rex here.
More of that Jurassic Park
Yeah,
shit.
more of the Jurassic Park
Have you seen
stuff.
it? Have you seen it? Oh, man, I saw it last night. Good movie.
Everybody
Really
has
good.
seen this movie.
I haven't seen it yet.
I'm waiting because I understand there's a theater in Grand Rapids that is just
the digital sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's they had 70 millimeter. They got it's 190 millimeter.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And they've gone like Dolby times 10. Yeah.
I don't know
and they
if your heart
drop
can
acid
take it.
in all of the Coca-Colas. Yeah, it's true. And they drug everyone, and everyone walks out and goes, "What a great theater."
Yeah. Well, I was sort of expecting an E.T. with dinosaurs, but no, it's on the edge of
I've
your
heard that
seat.
it's actually is a little bit frightening for kids.
Oh.
Which is great. Take the kids, man. Take the kids.
There's nothing like nightmares.
And then you tell them, if you don't go to sleep tonight, I'm going to bring dinosaurs in here. Fuck you up.
Come on, stop with the water, Jazz.
It does shoot straight. But the murder game that you've got there,
these are new. This is from a company called Bepuzzled. And
is this for like if you throw a party and you have everybody playing roles?
This is the Hostrom Murder. This company called Bepuzzled. They've been doing these mystery puzzles. Like if this were the box, it'd show you the picture, and this isn't actually your jigsaw puzzle. You don't know what the puzzle looks like. They're really sneaky bad.
Oh, that's a puzzle.
Yeah, no, but the same company. I'm just for example.
Oh, I see. Oh, I'm sorry.
And you have to put the puzzle together after you read the little book that's in there to solve the mystery.
Oh, okay.
And now they've.
Well, that's getting kind of complicated.
This is a little better.
I need Candyland or Shoots and Ladders, really, I think.
Would you come back and tell me how they've now started the Hostrom Murder Mystery Party, and this is outrageous. Contents: party planner book, menu, recipe suggestions, along with music and decorating ideas. Character booklets for all 6 suspects, including the roles and background information. 6 place cards, 6 party invitations and envelopes, 6 secret clues, cassette tape with introduction, summary of events, and solution to the crime.
So you stage your own murder.
You can do the entire thing. It tells you exactly.
Do you have to have somebody to play the body?
I don't know. That could be fun.
Don't be looking at me.
Jimmy, I got an idea for you. Let's go to the phone. We got somebody hanging on the phone who wants to talk to us, I guess, tonight. Hey!
Yeah, am I on?
How you doing, man?
Fine, Jazz. I just want to say you're the greatest. I watch you every week, and it seems like in the last couple of weeks you got some kind of theme with the comedian musicians on.
Yeah, it's gotten kind of, we had Wally Pleasant here last week, and it just happened by scheduling that we happened to have Wally one week and John here the next.
Yeah, also that pop-up Willie, that's pretty funny.
The what now?
Pop-up Willie? That's funny.
Isn't he great?
Yeah.
I love this guy.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Also, what was the name the girl said? Was that Kayvon?
Kayvon, yeah. No,
Yeah.
what's that? You want to name your kid Kayvon, I understand. What's that name? Do you know someone named Kayvon?
Yes, my friend sitting right next to me is.
No way.
Yeah.
How does he spell it?
Kayvon, how do you spell your name? Kayvon.
Oh, no, that's wrong.
Oh, that's wrong?
That's wrong. That's wrong. No. K-V-O-N.
Yeah, also, here, let me put him on.
Like Avon with a K.
This is Kayvon.
Sorry, Jazz.
Hold on, my other line's going.
I can hardly hear him. Can I have more monitor out here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh, you're barking at me, Jazz. You're barking at me. Jazz. Yeah, funny man. Listen, can she stand up so I can see her behind? yeah.
Shay, you know, we do this for our viewers, for viewers like you.
This is so
let me tell you, Jed, let me tell
Don't
you.
you wish you were me, Kayvon?
Yeah, let me tell you, her ass looks better than her face.
Thanks a lot for calling, bud. Listen, I want to hear some more music from you.
Oh, okay,
Before we get
okay.
out of here.
Yeah.
We have a song that we do together.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
No, now you're looking at me like you don't
Which
remember.
one? I'm just trying to remember which one, because we did a couple of things. What's that?
Was it you that did the push?
Yes, yes. Uh-huh.
I know that one.
Was it you who did the pushing, put the stains upon the cushion, footprints on the dashboard upside down?
Say what?
Was it you sly Houdini, who got into my daughter Jeannie? If it was, you'd better leave this town.
Well, yes, was I who did the pushing, put the stains upon the cushion, footprints on the dashboard upside down. Yeah, but since I'm messing with your daughter, I've had trouble passing water, so I guess we're even all around.
Yes. Oh man, I remember the production of it, the whole thing.
We sat in the recording studio and did that song.
Yep.
And you did the Mailman song for me
Yeah,
back
yeah.
then. And you before that, at that point, you had not recorded any albums or anything. Now, then there was another period where you'd done some cassettes.
Yeah, that came out after that. Came after we did
Do you
that.
still have those available?
Yeah,
I get
have,
calls from people sometimes, still to this day, even though I'm not on the radio anymore, and I'll get calls from people saying, can we get tapes of John Stars?
Sure,
and I say,
they can.
God, I don't know where out.
Tell them to call me. I'm in the phone book for starters.
Are you?
Yep. Or listen
John
in the phone
Stars?
book. Yep.
Yeah.
John also does
Yellow pages or white
impressions.
pages?
You do impressions?
Yes. All different kinds, but sometimes they're better than others. But a favorite one is Paul Lynde. People just love him.
The only people who remember Fizzies will remember who Paul is.
I know who Paul is.
You know?
That's right.
He was on Hollywood Squares.
He was the center square for many years on
Exactly right,
Hollywood
yeah.
Squares. Hollywood what?
Yeah, right.
I saw somebody the other night doing a thing about cleaning pot on an album cover. And he said, for those of you that are under the age of 30, albums is what we had before CDs. And for those of you who are even younger, that was back when pot had seeds.
I remember that.
We are just about ready to cut. We're about ready to get out of here. I want to thank you, John, for coming down, and I want to invite you
Great
back
seeing you
again.
again.
And Scott, best of luck to you. It's Mahaz on Washington Avenue.
Yeah.
And that's between Kalamazoo?
No, Allegan and Washtenaw.
Allegan and Washtenaw. Okay, we got it. And folks, that's going to wrap it up for the Jazz McKay Show. We'll be back
Oh, yeah.
Tuesday nights, 11 o'clock.